what's up everyone, Duquesne23 here, and this video is going to be covering what we know so far about Halo Infinite. Now I know it's still, like a year and a half out or something like that, but 343 did come out with a little article, an update, and they just talk about a whole bunch of different things that went on during E3, and then they also have a little section called What We Know So Far. So I figured I would go ahead and just recap that for everyone that doesn't know all the details of what we do know about Halo Infinite. And so, this way people can get excited about certain aspects that will be coming back and things like flighting programs, basically betas, to be able to help test the game before, and get it perfected and everything. And hopefully it will release with all the content at launch. Please at least do that. But before we get into this is not an ad or this is not a sponsorship. I'm not sponsored by Honey. I'm not sponsored by any of that. I just want to specify that. I ain't no Mr. Beast over here getting a whole bunch of money to be able to, send people over to Honey. But it came across, it came to my attention that while I was streaming, one of my friends, Centric, he decided to, tell me about this awesome promo basically thing that's going on for Jinx. In case you don't know who Jinx are, they do a lot of clothing stuff and everything like that. A lot of awesome shirts. I have a couple of theirs upstairs, but they do a lot of awesome stuff like that. Right now, they're having a massive sale going on. Like normally their shirts cost like 20 bucks and they're going on sale for like $6 or something like that. Something ridiculous, and so right now there's a massive sale going on. But the crazy thing even more about this that I found out from Citric is that if you use Honey, which is basically like a browser add-on or something like that that you could do on your computer, and all you do is go over there and click add coupons and stuff whenever you're checking out, and the Honey will automatically search the internet for coupons. I'm sure you heard this spiel, on other things, and they will apply it to your, purchase. And the crazy thing is, it's even more, you get even more of a discount on all these clothes. I would have spent about $200 on all these. I'll show a screenshot of what I ordered. I would have spent normally around $200 on my, order, but because of Honey and the Jinx discounts, I only spent, I can't remember exactly how much. I think 50 bucks on there. I don't have it right in front of me. I think $50 on there, which is crazy. Now I know other people like Anthrax Online. I'll show his little thing that he posted on Twitter, and it's like he has spent like over like $300 and some dollars or something like that. And he's only spending in the 70s or 80s or something on his order. It's pretty crazy. All right, I'll go ahead and get off of this. But if you're a Halo fan and you want Halo gear and shirts and everything, go check this out. This is the only time they're this cheap. You can get them so cheap, and then you can wear them to go in one of the Halo outposts. Now, I will say that I am using a referral link for Honey. Anyone who signs up for Honey can get their own referral link. It's basically like how Loot Crate is. You can get your own referral link for Loot Crate and all that type of stuff. I'm not sponsored by Honey. They didn't come to me and tell me to do this type of thing. I just am a big Halo nerd, and I want to be able to, basically tell everyone, go buy all this stuff for super cheap because it is awesome. But yeah, so all right, that'll be it on this little spiel. Let's go ahead and get to the video. Basically, what we know so far with Halo Infinite. We do know that the Halo, Infinite's release date is in the holidays sometime 2020, most likely, October, November, maybe September, somewhere in that general area, probably November. And so, it's going to be coming across all the Xbox devices. So it'll be on Xbox One. It'll be on the new Xbox Scarlet. And then it'll also be, of course, on PC. Coming out, which that is fantastic. All of them across, and I'm sure there'll probably also be a Play Anywhere, stuff like that type of thing. All right, and the next one is, when does this take place in the universe? It basically follows Master Chief's story, from Halo 5. Now, we do know off of the trailer, off of looking at some of the little words and stuff that come popping up whenever Chief is booting up, basically, we do know that Halsey did adjust his armor and everything. And I think that was over a course of 5 years. Again, I'm not coming prepared. I did not sit here and look at this like beforehand, maybe like 3 to 5 years, something like that. At least whenever it's booting up. So, and we do know that the trailer for, Halo Infinite that happened at E3 we do know that that is actually the beginning of the game. That is the first cutscene in the beginning of the game. So we will be starting off 3 to 5 years. I can't remember what it said. From the end of Halo 5, and Halsey has messed with Chief's armor. So actually, well, we don't know. We know Halsey messed with Chief's armor 3 to 5 years after the end of Halo 5. So this could still be much later whenever he's actually booting up, but we do know at least whenever Halsey adjusted his armor and stuff like that, made adjustments or something, it was 3 to 5 years after. I keep seeing 3 to 5 years because I don't remember exactly what it is. I didn't come prepared. I'm sorry. My kids are over here. They're waiting to eat lunch. I'm trying to record this real quick and I can't help it. But yeah, so we also do know that land will be in Halo Infinite. It will support land, which is fantastic for things like tournaments, people just wanting to get together and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Split screen is going to be back, which is amazing. This is something that everyone really wants. I personally don't use split screen that much anymore, but if I ever do want to play Halo while streaming, for everyone, and I can't do that with Halo 5. I can't, hop on with my wife at Halo 5. We can stream and play some Halo. I can't do that because there is no split screen. So it's nice to have that back. So now she can actually come in and, play the newest Halo games with us while, I'm streaming and everything, which is fantastic. Okay, now, and also this is something that is big, at least for a lot of people. Black undersuits are back. And so I know a lot of people are happy about that. I personally don't really care too much, but it's still cool. I like black undersuits. Now, can we please be able to color our undersuits? Whatever color we want. I want to be able to have like a hot pink, undersuit with my armor, or like a blue undersuit with my armor. That would be awesome. That would be pretty cool customization thing, but maybe in multiplayer it just stays black, but in like custom games, you can actually control what your undersuit armor is just for some fun, stuff or whatever. That'd be neat. But then also flighting programs for Halo Infinite will be happening. That's basically like betas, where, you basically get to be accepted into the flighting program. You get to test the game, give feedback, help them adjust things, weapon balances, and just anything like that, like map type of stuff. They can actually adjust, spawn rates and everything. So it's just good to be able to have a flighting program. So that way we can make sure whenever it does fully release to the masses, it will be there, at least hopefully at its peak performance, whenever it releases. All right, and so then also they did say that the PC flighting program will be coming a little bit later on the compared to the Xbox flighting program, but it still will be coming before the release of the game, but it'll just be at a later time. So basically, maybe Xbox will come out early, next year in 2020, and then PC will be a few months down the road or something like that. So, but it's still nice that both of them at least will get a flighting program. All right, and so now player customization. This is something I'm extremely excited about, because if you like the level of customization options and everything in Halo Reach, they're going to be back for Halo Infinite. Now, of course, it may not be the same way that they'll be back, but all the customization type of stuff in Halo Reach is going to be in Infinite. So you're going to be able to really customize your character, which I love that. I love being able to adjust different things. You can have a different wrist stuff, and everything on there, like things on your thighs and everything. It's just awesome. Little gadget type of deals on your helmets and everything. It just makes your Spartan more unique, more to you. So it's not always everyone's just wearing this helmet, this body armor, this helmet, this body armor. You actually get to control quite a bit of aspects, so you can actually create your own, Spartan and kind of represent what you want it to be. All right, and for everyone who hit Spartan rank 152 in Halo 5, which y'all are insane if y'all did, but if you do hit that, you will get something special in Halo Infinite. Now, I personally didn't get that. I think I'm at 91 right now. I mainly forge and play forge and custom games and everything like that, so I don't really play that much multiplayer, but it is awesome that they do actually have something for the people who did grind, and it does take a ridiculous amount of work to hit 152. So it's awesome that they're going to actually be getting something unique and special in Infinite, and hopefully that will always stay unique and special. Basically how the olive helmet, is for people who get maps into matchmaking. That's a very unique thing. The Timmy helmet for the custom games type of deal. I like the unique type stuff, even like Achilles and everything, where you have to put a lot of work into stuff to be able to get that type of helmet, or just, you know, build something amazing or be recognized by the community or just something like that. I like that type of stuff. And then it won't release to everyone eventually, you know, down the road, like a year down the road. All of a sudden, everyone gets this. Then it kind of hurts the importance of it. So I hope they keep whatever it is special for 152 members. You know, I hope they keep them at least, you know, like, I hope they at least keep that, you know, unique and special to those people forever. Like, it will never release to the masses and to the public. Even though I won't ever get it, it doesn't matter. It's awesome having things like that that's more unique for them. And then also there is, of course, an internal pro team for Halo Infinite, which I personally don't really care about that. But I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people care about, you know, all the pro stuff, all the tournament things and everything like that with Halo, the pro scene, the HCS, everything like that, which I know how important that is. I personally just don't really care too much for it, but I do know how important that is for Halo in general, because, you know, with things like tournaments and the pro scene growing really big and being great, like, and really strong, it does help, you know, the popularity of that game. It really helps it quite a bit. Now, of course, at the same time, you have to keep it to where the casual side of things, you know, will still be there. You know, like things like Forge needs to be there at launch. And, you know, file shares and all the game types, everything like that needs to be there at launch. So as casual people, you know, we'll have a lot of stuff that we get to do, and then we can help promote the casual side on like YouTube and, you know, streaming on Mixer, Twitch, or Facebook, or whatever you stream on. And, you know, like, we actually get to, you know, promote that side of things. So this is, if they do this right, it'll be fantastic for, you know, the pro scene, and then it'll be, you know, for the competitive scene, it'll be fantastic for the casual scene also. So hopefully they do it right, because so far 343 really hasn't done it right yet. Halo 5, I think, went way too competitive at launch, because Forge wasn't even released, BTB wasn't even out, you know, at launch. They didn't even have like file share system. They were missing so many game types and everything that were in previous games, you know, but I think they concentrated a little bit too much on competitive for the release of Halo 5. The problem is with Halo 4, they did the opposite. They concentrated a little bit more on casual rather than competitive. So hopefully with Infinite, we'll hit it out of the park, where it's most good balance of either one of them, and everyone's happy, and Halo is popular, and Halo is great again. But yeah, I really do hope that, and, you know, this is awesome. I just can't wait. I know a lot of y'all are, you know, really excited for Infinite, really wanting to see gameplay. I do too, but I just want it to be right. I want everything to be the way we want it to be. So far, I think the art styles is fantastic so far. I personally don't mind Halo 5's art style, but I do see the critiques with it, and I do like how they're kind of moving back towards a little bit of the original art style. It's a little mix between the two, which is fantastic. I think that's exactly what they should be doing. But again, everyone, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. Don't forget about the Jinx thing. If you don't want to use my referral code to Honey that's in the description, don't. You could just go ahead and go find it. Just type in Honey on Google and you'll find it, and then you can sign up that way. But of course, the referral code, it just helps me out. You know, I get a few extra dollars, you know, whenever people sign up under my referral code, and so I just appreciate it. But again, everyone, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Subscribe for more Halo news, Halo custom maps, and just Halo stuff in general. And I will see y'all in the next video. And also, if you're going to Halo Outpost in Orlando and Houston, I will be there. So hopefully we can meet up. You can have some fun together. That'll be awesome. I will be a part of panels in both Orlando and Houston. And actually in Houston, I am being I guess sponsored a little bit. I don't know how to say it, but by Mixer. And so I will actually be streaming from the stage in Houston in their Halo Outpost. So that'll be exciting. That will also be on Friday. So y'all could come out there. I'll be playing most likely custom games. Y'all could just watch on stream, and we could just play together. Y'all can just join up and we can play a whole bunch of custom games together, which that'll be awesome. So again, thank you everyone for coming out. Appreciate it. And remember, let's forge a new Halo.